Some new developments today. The situation in Syria getting a lot of attention from our lawmakers. The big headline, Arizona Senator John McCain sitting down with President Obama at the White House today. The president hoping to rally support in Congress for a strike on Syria. McCain's been actively pushing for military action. Meantime, a dire warning from Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He says the Middle East is a powder keg waiting to explode and that an attack on Syria could set the whole thing off. Russia, meantime, downplaying U.S. claims of chemical weapons attacks in Syria. It calls American evidence, quote, absolutely unconvincing. ABC 15's Navita Forghani is live in the Satellite Center tonight, tracking all of these developments for us, coming in from all around the world. And Navita, first of all, what happened today in that meeting between the president and our Senator McCain?
Well, Katie, I tell you, he walked out of that meeting feeling a whole lot more confident. He says he understands the president's plan, but also says President Barack Obama has a long way to go before he can get the full support of Congress, and time is of essence.
Senator, what do you want to see? And a weak response is almost as bad as doing nothing.
Senator John McCain believes Congress has no choice but to support President Obama's plan to attack Syria.
A vote against that resolution by Congress, I think, would be catastrophic because it would undermine the credibility of the United States of America and the President of the United States. None of us want that.
The problem is, so far, there's been no clear plan of attack from the president. Until today.
We believe that there is in formulation a strategy to upgrade the capabilities of the Free Syrian Army and to degrade the capabilities of Bashar Assad.
McCain is also urging the president to take Assad down by attacking his strongest asset.
An advantage that Bashar Assad has today is air. He uses it to move his logistics around. It's air that moves in the supplies and arms from Iran and Russia. It is what he uses to launch air attacks against the Free Syrian Army, which predominance in the air is a deciding factor on the battlefield. You take out his air, he is at a distinct disadvantage.
And if you add armed support to the opposition forces, McCain says it's a plan that could win. But what he and other lawmakers cannot support is adding American boots on the ground.
And the U.S. is asking for military support from some of the countries in the region, to include Jordan, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. And of course, we're going to be seeing a whole lot more talks going on throughout the week, starting tomorrow when the president is meeting with House Speaker John Boehner and Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel are also going to be testifying tomorrow before the Foreign Relations Committee. So we're going to keep you up to date on anything that develops out of those meetings this week.
Developing by the hour, that's for sure. Thanks, Navita.